Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be an unboxing video. I've been letting some packages sort of build up, and I'm going to open them all up for you guys. So, in this video, it's a bunch of big boxes. You can see a big stack of comics. And I'm going to open them up and see what's inside. I actually know pretty much what every single one of these is, and there's some really great stuff inside. Some major Golden Age comics. And some really cool things, actually. I'm pretty excited to open these up. So I've been waiting and waiting just so that I had enough stuff to make a pretty big unboxing video. So yeah, I'm super excited. So with that said, I'm going to slice them open a bit and then show you the unboxing. Okay, so I sliced everything open. I didn't quite unbox everything completely, just sliced a bit. So just to make it a little bit faster. So the first one, still have to open it a bit. Kind of interesting packaging, like just a box and some paper, and then this is the comic inside. So let's see what it is. Okay, this one, I believe these are highly underpriced. So if you're a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you'll notice that the ones that are like the current IDW series, they're getting pretty pricey. Some of them, the modern comics. The number one of the original Eastman series from 1984 is a pricey book too. And number 2 is expensive. Number 3 is kind of getting hot. The Raphael book is becoming hot. And all these, they're really spiking in prices. However, once you get past number like 5, 6, they kind of go down in price. So I basically picked up the ones that are early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but still at a price that's fairly affordable. So it's not like $10,000 like the first or more for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 6. And this is the first print. And I think I paid about $70 for both of these. I bought number 6 and number 7. And they're both in high grade. So and for both first prints. So as I said, very affordable for what they are. They're early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think anything below number 10, that's pretty good to get at a fairly affordable price. So that's the first unboxing. And then this one is actually really cool. This is, if you watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I'm really into controversial comics and books and things like that. And this is probably, I really like, especially when there's controversy around what's considered a normally innocent book. And the most innocent books, I guess, would be like Disney. Disney always, is like family friendly and all this kind of stuff. So I like when there's like a controversy about something that's from Disney. So yeah, so with that all said, this is a very early comic book. It's actually a book, and it's this one. Disney Annual number 3, I believe. And I'm gonna open this up because it's worth showing inside. It's so interestingly wrapped. They tried to, I think they were trying to wrap it like they would wrap a comic, but they put it in this weird plastic. And it's, wow, you can really smell the old age to it. It's like very powerful smell. So this is it. It's kind of, annual number 3, I believe. And let me show you the part that's, I gotta find it. It's like, it's all black and white. You can see little illustrations. But there's one in here where they, sort of show like African, people from Africa, like tribal Africans. And that had a lot of controversy about it. I gotta see if I can find the picture. I can find it, I'll show it. If I can't, well, because I don't want you to just watch me flip through and try to find something and then never be able to find it. The pages feel very thick. It's very interesting. The pages are like twice as thick as normal. It feels like 2 pages at once, but it's actually just 1 page. Very interesting paper. It's like, I'm trying to find this. Where is this? Trying to find things is not the easiest. Ah, here it is. Here's the illustrations that are in question. So this book is actually kind of like one of those books where Disney itself is trying to ignore or like pretend that never was printed. You know? So I'm not sure if you can see that. Sort of those sort of stereotypical like African tribal people. And you know, it is what it is, right? You know, it's kind of interesting. So you know, I'll even read it. I'll just read it because it's kind of funny. I actually find these funny. You know, you have like Mickey. He's like sitting on the throne. And he's like, "Oh, I'm like king of the tribal people," and are you getting dinner ready for me? Mickey asks. No. We is going to get you ready for dinner. So you know they're preparing like a pot and everything. And they're like getting ready to cook Mickey. So I thought they seemed very pleased to see me. He runs off. Yeah, it's just kind of cute. It's like, you know, and that's it. That's the there's a couple other controversial, you know, comic scenes, but nothing really major. So that's it. You know, that was sort of one of these tropes that they had in comics, was putting in like sort of jungle people, and they're always cooking the visitors. You know, either the white people that come over and something like that. And I always see it as, I never saw it as like anything negative about Africa. You know, sure, it's like the tribal thing, but there were actual tribes that did eat people. Like, you know, it's really rare. But I just saw it as humor. Because, like, you know, they're the ones, it's actually the Africans that are getting the upper hand on the silly white people that go over there as tourists, basically. So I always thought that was funny. But nowadays, people have no sense of humor, so it doesn't go over so well. Okay, so the next one is another really, this is so poorly shipped. Look how, sorry, I shouldn't show my address. So poorly shipped, very poorly shipped, but it's got a really great comic. I wish they shipped it a bit better. Hopefully it didn't get mangled. It's this one. This one is one of those controversial comics as well, because it's sort of like that dominatrix, and this is Superman 261. And it's the one with like Starfire, and she's like getting, you know, Superman to basically kiss her boot. It's just really awesome. Sapphire, I should say. It's not Starfire. Sapphire. And, you know, I command you to kiss my boot, Superman. Let the whole world see you become my slave. It's like the slave issue. So this is one of those controversial comics. Like, it's kind of a little bit out there. So I thought it was just a really great cover. I really like it. I was kind of happy to get it. So that's Superman 261. That's the next box. Then we have next box is this. This is going to be a slab, I believe. They actually wrapped it really well. They had like multiple layers. So this is a really cool one. I'm going to do a follow-up video after this video where I explain what this is, and the importance of this book. It's Haunt of Fear number 19. And actually, if you want, in the comments below, try to guess why this book was so controversial. You know, it was featured in the Seduction of the Innocent. And it's like I'm collecting that whole collection of books that were all featured in the Seduction of the Innocent. And you will never guess. Well, you might guess if you know the book, but it's not what you would expect. So it's a really interesting one, very controversial. It has like a nice decapitation cover. Well, they're about to get decapitated with this double axe. And one of the things that I've noticed with the Seduction of the Innocent is a lot of the books that are featured inside of the Seduction of the Innocent are ones that feature a particular artist. And the guy's name is Al Felstein. And I really like his art. He does a lot of the headlight covers. He does a lot of this good girl art. And I think he was a great artist. But it just seems like a lot of his books made the Seduction of the Innocent. Like maybe they had some kind of issue with each other. So yeah, it even says here, Seduction of the Innocent. SOTI. So yeah, so it has like a beheading panel. It has a whole bunch of stuff going on. So guess, why is this in the Seduction of the Innocent? And if you watch my next video, I'll give you the history of this book. So stay tuned. So that's the next one. Now this last box is really cool stuff. More Seduction of the Innocent books. And it is also a major spec book as well. So this is all from Comic Connect. I got this box from Comic Connect. And it's all things that I bid on their auctions. So I'll just get rid of the box. They wrapped it quite well. I might have to slice it open a bit. So much bubble wrap on it. So yeah, so these, I'm really a big fan of the whole Seduction of the Innocent books. I think it's interesting to find, what books were controversial in the past and try to collect those. And I like books that have major historical significance. So this is a collection of books that all are from the Seduction of the Innocent, and one slab, which wasn't from the Seduction of the Innocent, but is a major key. So this is All Flash number 12, and this is a major key for upcoming movie. Now, there's going to be a new Suicide Squad movie, and the major bad guy, I guess, there's two major bad guys, actually. There's Starro, who made his first appearance, who made his first appearance in Justice League, the original Justice League, Brave and the Bold, 28. So it's a very expensive comic. I have it, actually, it's right over there. Show it. This comic is one of the bad guys, and this is the bad guy right there, Starro. But the other bad guy they actually put in the trailer is the guy from this comic, who made his first appearance in this comic. And it was the Thinker. Now, this is from 1943. It's a nice high grade, too. It's a 6.5, which is fairly high grade for that era. And it's just a really great comic to have, because it's the first appearance of the Thinker. And, he's like one of those kind of guys that can come up with plans and outthink his enemies and stuff like that. So, just really cool golden age appearance of a major villain. So yeah, so that's that one. And the other ones in that box these are all from the Seduction of the Innocent. This is Dynamic Comics number 17. This one is notorious, by the way, for why it's in Seduction of the Innocent. And if you watch my next video, I will tell you why this one is notorious. So that's a big one. This one is actually a second copy I have. I have two copies of this now. One is slabbed, and this is my open copy. So John, and it's just really interesting one. I explained in a previous video why that's in Seduction of the Innocent. And then this is Superman. So even Superman made it into the Seduction of the Innocent. And the reason behind this one is really interesting. So stay tuned for that next video where I'll go into why this one is in Seduction of the Innocent. And next one is Tegra, the Jungle Empress. I really like these ones. So yeah, that's that one. And then we have Top Secrets #1. These are all from the Seduction of the Innocent. And this one is Trapped. It's just a one-shot. So this was also featured in the Seduction of the Innocent. So these are all the books that I got from all those boxes. And I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Some really cool Golden Age stuff. I hope you find it interesting. I was pretty excited, especially the Mickey Mouse one. I really love those, those controversial comics from really like sort of innocent child-like books. I think it's just kind of funny. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my other videos. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I read all the comments that I get. And I do try to respond to all of them. So if you have questions, if you want to see future videos, tell me what it is that you'd like to see, and I'll try to make a video about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.